Now?
Meow.
Now?
Right, meow.
All right, hold on. I gotta share this one more time. Make sure it's I think it's live. I can see myself. That's amazing. All right.
If you're watching and you're wondering what's going on,
is me furiously typing. So we don't have much time because the presentation is just about to start. But basically, we're going to be doing the E3 presentation, the E3 Microsoft presentation. We're going to be watching it live and reacting to it live, so you can hear our thoughts and share yours with us, which would be fantastic. There's a lot of things we expect to see, like Gears of War 4 and Just Cause 4 and probably some Anthem stuff. But I'm not expecting anything big from Microsoft. They've had an okay year. I can't say it's been bad. I can't say it's been great. The Xbox One X came out. I don't think too many people... I mean, some people bought it, but I don't think it really caused a huge splash within the community because there just hasn't been any big games coming out for it. Nothing really huge. We'll see another Crackdown video, but who fucking gives a crap about Crackdown at this point? It's been delayed like year after year after year because it's not very good. And yeah, I mean, we're pretty late into this generation. We've already heard from Sony that they are 2-3 years away from retiring the PlayStation 4. So this is sort of towards the end of the life cycle, and I think it's too late to change the tide of things at this point. So I'm very curious to see, where Microsoft's going to go. What card do they have left to play? Yeah. So we'll see.
All right, and it looks like it's about to start.
Yeah.
So let's switch over to that scene right now. And there you go. Maximize for effect. Sweet.
Now, Lance, where are you watching it from? You're watching it off YouTube or
GameSpot? GameStop. Yeah, the same link I sent.
Same
link. Yeah.
Okay.
I sent it to you again.
No, I have it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So this is a smart move, starting off with a trailer. This is kind of what you want to do, right? Start things off on a high note.
A lot of foliage and stuff.
Some rhinos.
Maybe this is Indiana Jones, the game. I don't
know. No. Those rhinos look prehistoric. Okay.
Is that Halo? It's Halo. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw the soldiers.
Oh, okay.
Definitely Halo.
Yep. So we knew this again. Not terrible surprise. We knew there was another Halo game.
Right.
Coming.
Like that's kind of expected at this point. It's like,
because again, like I said at the very beginning, Microsoft just doesn't have too many cards left to play. Halo is one of the few cards left, I think.
Yeah. Like
some people.
Oh. Infinity or Infinite, whatever.
Some people were speculating that there's going to be like a Halo Battle Royale type thing.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
That's the trend right now, right? Battle Royale.
That's what everybody's doing. I think I just heard somebody. Did somebody just like bark in the crowd?
Please welcome.
What is that on the stage? Oh, are they gonna have like a real tournament happen on stage? It's a lot of monitors. Interesting. Kind of looks like a.
It does look
esports.
Like yeah. Interesting. Okay. Apparently we're behind a little bit. The IGN stream seems to be a little faster, so I'm going to switch over.
All right. To save humanity. Yeah, IGN has a bit of slightly faster.
At a moment of exceptional
we have some comments. Sweet.
Yeah.
We can't wait to show you what
Let me
Creativity
see what they're
Unleashed
saying. Maybe they're
looks
saying,
like
we
for
can't
you.
hear you.
So to all the gamers around the world, across time zones and languages, to every single person watching us on TV and on Mixer, and to our largest ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here in the Microsoft Theater, welcome to E3 2018.
Yeah, Jimmy would definitely be behind on the IGN one. We're watching this on GameStop.
I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest.
Everybody's saying we should switch to IGN.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
All
right, hold on. All right, give us a second, fellas.
From your
Do you have a link to the IGN one?
I got it on YouTube. It's fine.
On YouTube? Send me that link. Just drop it in there.
Kids in children's hospitals get to game with their friends in their favorite worlds. It's a great cause. That's what I appreciate most about gaming. Gaming brings us together. Gaming connects us. It inspires our truest cooperation. It creates...
All right, here we go.
It reaches across age, ability, race, gender, and geography.
Full screen.
This is why I've always believed, and will always believe, that gaming is the great unifier. And what unifies us is our shared love of this art form.
Thanks for the tip. People's watching.
Legendary characters who captivate us.
Appreciate it.
Not just for 10 hours, but for 10, 20, 30 years. Bold stories.
Jimmy says that he thinks the setups, like the console setup, is like because their games are playable this year.
We feel excitement in the air.
So maybe that's like their thing. It's like everything they're gonna announce is like, no, you can play it now.
As gamers, we are at a momentous time where creative vision and cutting-edge technology together.
So far, it's very blah blah blah. Nothing crazy happening yet.
For months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from Japan to Poland, from the UK to the Ukraine, from big studios to single developers, creators who seize the full power and potential of Xbox One to express their most daring vision for games. Today, we've curated a bold showcase of their best work, and ours. 50 games. 18 titles with exclusivity.
So I mean, this is a good move on Microsoft's part. They've been getting their ass handed to them by Sony when it comes to games, and especially on exclusives, they've just been getting their butt kicked up and down the block. So they need something.
All demonstrate what.
But the thing is, they need something that isn't just another Halo or Gears of War. They need something new. They need a fresh IP that's going to really grab people.
Jump in.
Something exciting, you know?
Yeah, and there hasn't really been much, unfortunately. But let's see what they've got coming up. I'm also expecting, by the way, I'm expecting... Oh, this is an Ori in the Blind Forest, which is a good game. Very good game. It's a great platformer.
Oh no, I'm buffering. I don't know what's going on with the internet today. Don't buffer on me.
And this was actually announced at the last E3, but without any gameplay footage whatsoever. So this is our first sort of footage of the game. It looks very similar to the last one. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's a great game. This is not going to... I don't think it's gonna... you know...
What is going on here?
Oh, it's so pretty, I have to say. I like if you're not a fan already, I don't think you're necessarily going to switch over for this particular game, but it is very, very good, very, very pretty, very, very fun, solid platformer. That's, you know, you have to have a decent amount of skill actually for it, in my opinion. I haven't finished the last one, but I'm about halfway in, and it's excellent. And by the way, that little white squirrel thing is
Bunny?
Ori. Bunny, yeah, squirrel bunny thing.
Is
That's
did they get older, or if it looks older? from the last one? Or is it like the
slightly.
same size?
Slightly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're doing the Ori thing.
It looks very pretty.
It's very pretty.
But I don't think it's gonna excite the base. Or I don't think it's gonna convert anyone.
World premiere.
Premiere now. I am expecting to see an Assassin's Creed here like we did last time.
Ooh, what is this?
This looks Tomb Raider-y so far. No. Wait.
No.
Oh.
What is going on with my stream?
No, it was everyone. It hung up for a second.
Okay. I thought my stream was fucked up. I was like, what is happening?
This looks cool. This looks very cool.
Onimusha? What was that? Old? Oh, okay.
Looks like death is not your fate. Just
The fuck? What's that hairy ass leg?
Activision. Okay.
Jimmy is thinking this is Onimushi. If you remember
No,
that
it's
one.
not. It's not.
the master still lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline.
Maybe another
Be
one of those
The
old
men
school
you have
assassins.
lost will give way
Come on, what's going on?
to something more
Okay, there we go.
useful. You'll learn to appreciate its worth.
Oh, this is cool.
I kind of like it. I just wish my internet would stop going in and out.
It's looks like a samurai-ish, like Eastern take on God of War. That's what it seems like.
I'm trying to switch over to IGN website so I can just watch it from there.
Your death
Stream there.
won't come easily.
That's a weird mechanic. Looks like when you die, you don't actually die. What's the fun in that? Very pretty though. The snow effects and all the jumping around.
Really? There's an ad.
Sekiro. Shadows die twice. Okay, so this is like, wow. This is exactly what we were talking about. Something new, something fresh, something exciting.
Please welcome from Bethesda Game Studios.
Completely new IP. This is what Microsoft needs. This is 110% what they need. And that looked really cool. I'm not gonna lie. That one, I was like, I want to play that.
Oh no. Sorry folks, let me just get back to stream up. I mean, it's still streaming, it's just the stuff went blank. But you can hear us though. And you can hear the audio.
Is a few hours right after this
Coming
across
in.
the street. And Phil said to me, I'm having a few friends over. Why don't you stop by? And look, I know Phil is really, really charming. But damn, he's got a lot of friends. And the good news is, you're our friends too. We've had an incredible 16-year history with Xbox, going all the way back to the original with Morrowind.
Morrowind.
It's compatible. And that goes all the way to bringing mods to consoles with Fallout 4.
Except console people don't care about mods, as far as I can tell.
They're trying really hard with that whole mod thing.
Xbox Game Pass with Fallout 4 launching today.
Yep, there he goes. I have.
And hey,
Jimmy's right.
Since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Something a lot of people were
Yes,
speculating
Fallout
and whatnot.
76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it is our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size.
So I guess because I watched a video recently from Looper that predicted it was going to be a whole
of West
prequel.
Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Now, a lot of people thought this was like going to be an MMO type experience. you know, but seems single player ish. Let's see so far. I don't know. Of course, the running joke is what happened to Halo 5 through 75.
300 years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Almost heaven.
This is very similar to the trailer that they had already shown, actually, about a week ago.
Oh, was that the guy from the... he got fused into the ground?
Maybe.
Oh, I thought they said there was going to be any super mutants. That's not...
So the problem with a game like this is obviously it comes out on PC as well.
Right.
And so...
there's no exclusivity here at all.
Right. If it comes out for PC, most people are just going to play it on PC, in my opinion.
Yeah. Same here. Like I wouldn't play it anywhere else.
But when the fighting stopped and the fallout has settled, you must.
Does this mean that now that they're coming out with such a great-looking prequel, that they're gonna just do like remakes of the old ones?
America itself.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past them, but we'll see.
Oh, is that the White House?
In Vault 76, our future begins.
But it's still really not telling us anything about the game.
At all.
There were some nice environments.
That's party.
I can't tell if it's single player or if it actually will be MMO or what the gameplay is going to be like. But 4 times bigger than Fallout 4 is a pretty big.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Square Enix.
Oh, is this
like Life is Strange?
Seems that way, yeah.
It's just me, Captain Spirit.
Captain's. Yeah. Oh, okay. Universe.
To the Flying Fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer? Not yet.
Snowmancer.
So I mean, these are really interesting character-driven games.
Yeah, and we should mention also not exclusive. Another. Everywhere title.
Well, it said exclusive, didn't it? I think
it says world premiere.
Oh, it said world premiere?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Too late. Emergency.
I haven't played the prequels to Life is Strange, but I did play the regular Life is Strange, and it's a great sort of character-driven, story-driven game.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Not a ton of action, but the writing is good, and you do feel like you have somewhat of an impact on the story.
Jimmy says we have lots of trees for E3 this year.
Me too.
This looks like a cute game.
I hope so.
I know so.
Kind of like Bridge to Terabithia sort of feeling.
I don't
That's what I'm
know,
getting from it.
because I mean, at least in that trailer, you didn't really see him interacting with anyone besides his father. Oh, what? 100% free.
Oh, June 26th. Wow. So yeah, Jimmy, man, you're pretty spot on. That's in our chat right now. He's saying that everything we're seeing is probably playable this year. Oh, here comes Crack. That sure, Crackdown. Sweet.
Follow my lead. Somebody give me my jam.
So this is Crackdown. for the upteenth time.
His suit looks like one of those suits you can get in what's that game? It's like an RTS kind of game. I forgot the name of it, but yeah.
And this is obviously what's his face?
Terry Crews.
Yeah, Terry Crews. Yeah.
Connor will be joining us soon. Now, do we get this character?
I think you play as this character, but the thing is, like, I think it's too late for this game. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's been too long.
How many years has it been?
At least 3, if not 4.
Yeah, jeez.
Probably 4. It keeps getting pushed back, and the reason it keeps getting pushed back is because it's not fun. Every preview I've read of this is that it's exactly like the last Crackdown game, and it's kind of boring and samey, and I don't think I think its moment is past.
We will take back our world from the
Xbox One X enhanced. Okay, sure.
Oh, look at this.
So there's only that one exclusive, which is Crackdown. This is a game I've never played, so I don't.
It's really good. Great action game.
I stayed away from it because it just reminded me too much of fan service anime.
It's not really fan servicey. I recommend it, but obviously this game's already come out, so it's not going to.
I'll get it on PC.
Yeah. You could,
Metro.
yeah. It's available on PC.
Yeah. Windows 10 Metro. Another game that's not exclusive.
This is the new Metro game.
And people turned into shadows. So let us not fear the heretics at our door. Even with their iron steeds standing.
I've never played any of the Metro games.
Really good games. They have a nice sort of tension to it. Some light horror elements to it. Especially in the first game, like bullets are hard to come by, and you're constantly like worrying about radiation and air and all that stuff.
Okay.
So there's a good tension to it.
Connor was here and then disappeared. Is he still trying to get his...
Artyom, by the way, is the main character. Is based on the Russian series of novels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, takes place in like a... It's Fallout-ish if it was designed by Russian people.
Okay.
Except not like, you know, it's not RPG, it's more action. Linear story. But it's in an irradiated, you know, Russia, basically. Like,
blood, they will get it. We'll cross it no matter what those fanatics think.
It looks pretty dope.
It's a cool game. Again, we saw this premiere last year at the last E3, so we're getting more gameplay footage here, which is never a bad thing. But it is going to be coming out on PC as well. And I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like if people can, they'll always get the PC version over the console one for the most part. But I don't know. At least I will. Anyone that has a decent PC will always get the PC version.
So you got me, you damned heretics. Jump!
Every stream that I go on, for some reason, lags. So when does February 2000? Okay, February 22nd next year. That comes out. Jimmy says that comes out around Days Gone and Anthem around the same time. So that's 3 heavy hitters right there.
Mystery of the ruins above ground. What I love about our art form is
what's going on, Connor?
Not much. I am very sorry for being late. I had a busy day.
You sound very tin canny, so you should take a look at your mic.
Yeah, see which mic is picking up.
It's doing this again. It always does this. How's that? No.
Nope.
Still the same.
Best on Xbox One. Like this next game, generations have loved role-playing games.
The Sacro, that's excited me the most.
For the first time
Yeah, so far.
ever on Xbox, Kingdom Hearts.
Here's a game that I've always said, like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it until I have a copy in my hand. I know they have a release date now, end of January of next year.
So here's the problem with Kingdom Hearts. It's originally a Sony game, and all the fans of this game already have a PlayStation, and they're gonna buy it on PlayStation.
Yeah, look at that, Elsa. I've always said Elsa is a god level mutant.
Snowman. You really are alive.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
No, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or Kusaki Spike.
Okay.
This is a cool game. I think it's going to sell really well. What?
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's going to sell well on Microsoft because
no, it won't. Yeah.
It's was a PlayStation game for the longest time. It looks great though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it'll pick up some people, but anyone that was a fan of this game, guaranteed 100% in my mind, already has a PlayStation and is waiting for this game on PlayStation.
Yeah, specifically that. Like, I don't see it going anywhere else.
You can control ice.
So now we know it's Xbox and it's
hurt people.
Jimmy says, "Give me Mona or go home," which at this point
wouldn't surprise me if Mona was.
Yeah,
in
Mona.
Yeah.
Audio sounds weirdly mixed. Yeah, audio sounds really weirdly mixed. I'm gonna need Rapunzel to put some shoes on.
It looks really good though.
His heart's inside my heart.
The other Twilight Town is just data.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know I want to know.
Well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
Am I coming through any better this time?
Much better.
Excellent.
Okay, good. I always just have to replug them in. I don't know why. Anyway, so it's Kingdom Hearts, right? That's what we're doing right now.
That's what we're on.
Yeah,
Make sure you're watching the IGN stream.
Yeah, got it right here. I'm probably missing so much context. I've never played a single Kingdom Hearts game, so I don't really know what's going on. But...
Well, so I mean, the HD remakes are available for PlayStation. I don't know if they're available for Xbox, but definitely, I would say right now you're better off.
Ooh, exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yeah, real quick. I was gonna say, read a synopsis of 1, play 2. Two so much better than 1.
That's what I hear. I think, yeah.
Another Sea of Thieves.
Some kind of probably expansion for Sea of Thieves, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah. So Sea of Thieves, it's
that's been out.
Initial sales were good, but I've read subsequently that the drop off has been tremendous because there's just not much to do.
Yeah.
A lot of people have stopped playing it.
Power in the doorway. I actually like meeting new people. Besides the conversation with my...
And if you recall, this game was available to people who subscribe to the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
And that was one of the ways they boosted numbers because basically everyone got this game. I don't want to say for free, but as part of their Game Pass. They don't have to pay anything.
I agree with Jimmy. Daniels, he says that how does this count as an exclusive? Is already out. It's like it's like an expansion, really.
It might be a timed exclusive, or it's just only going
to be. The entire game is exclusive to Microsoft.
Yeah, it's like it's just theirs, but it's already out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not a new exclusive. I wouldn't count as a new exclusive.
This is probably a trailer for a DLC though, like an expansion.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird they call it exclusive when it's like, we know that already.
You have delivered unto me a portent of doom most terrible. You just wanted to know how much it was worth, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah.
So there are two DLCs.
Yeah.
Got them on the docket, ready to go.
Now, I'm curious if it's also going to be included in the Game Pass, or you have to purchase it separately.
Good question.
That'll give you a real sense of how many people are actually playing the game.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll revamp the quest system and make it more like better variety of things to do. Get more people play. It's got to be Battlefield. I think so.
Battlefield. More than likely. Maybe they show off their Battle Royale mode.
Yeah, they're taking such a weird look at World War II. It's going to be really off the wall, it looks like.
Well, it looks like they're going to be showing World War II from an angle we normally don't see, which
like the Northern European front, I think, like Norway
the Netherlands, Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yep.
So probably like maybe Xbox exclusive maps or modes that they're going to
something like that.
Exclusive world premiere.
World premiere. Yeah.
World premiere.
I mean, so this is a good strategy, right? They're thinking the way they should be thinking. They're making the games front and center. There's not a lot of talking. It's just like trailer, which is what they need.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, they say have 50 games, right, or some shit.
Yeah, they said 50. Yeah.
Gonna have to let them do the talking.
But
so what is this? Forza?
It's probably something like that. Yeah.
And exclusive, huh? Okay.
Well, Forza is exclusive to Microsoft. Yeah.
So I'm guessing
we were expecting a new Forza game because that was part of the Walmart leak.
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna milk that Forza cow for as long as they can. It's one of their
Why not?
it's a big moneymaker for them.
Yeah.
It is. It's a big moneymaker. I mean, the game looks great.
It always does. Every single iteration looks just like they're just pushing the envelope a little bit more each time. Yeah, Forza's always been a beautiful game. I think even on the 360 it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, but the question's always going to come back to, is this going to bring new people to the console?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's...
I feel like if you're a Forza fan, you've already been an Xbox purist already, I feel like.
Right. Exactly right.
Like, I've never bought any Forza game for myself. I've bought it as gifts to other people.
Right.
Is that a what? Was that a hydroplane? What the
Yep.
Okay. I just want that vehicle and just race everyone just because I could.
Horizon 4. Interesting.
Please welcome, from Playground Games, Ralph Fulton.
Ralph Fulton. He's gonna talk about Forza. We just said don't talk.
Thank you so much.
You blew it.
So in this game, you're gonna go fast, okay, and then you're gonna
it's
turn.
Like, look how pretty the cars are, and hydroplane.
You might even be able to change out their tires and stuff.
Yeah,
that'll be neat, right?
This time we have damage to the car and it stays on.
Horizon 4 features dynamic seasons in a shared open world.
Oh, we got one person playing over there. 2? Oh, it's 2 people.
Let me introduce you to some of
Or
our team
3.
who will be helping
3.
Four?
Oh, wait,
Damn,
4.
look at that.
Oh, you got the 4-player game happening,
who's
baby.
online with a few friends in the beautiful English countryside.
Hot multiplayer
Shows
action.
them
Check
the
that out.
incredible new.
Why are they all looking at the screen without the headphones on?
And say hi to Solomon, who is hanging out with his buddies on the streets of
Oh, nice.
Scotland's
They're using
capital,
the that new controller.
Right. I was expecting them to highlight this. So that was the new. I think they called it the adaptive controller, and it's basically made for disabled people.
Yeah, it's the accessibility thing.
Yeah, accessibility.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I feel like they need to highlight that more.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
didn't recognize it at first, but that's a good idea to show that off.
Because Sony has nothing like it. Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
And that is actually, I think, funny enough and interesting.
And it's only $100 for it too. So
Yeah, it's only $100, and I think it's a very interesting market for them to tap, because the disabled, you know, disabled can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So one of the things that Microsoft highlights is that 1 out of 4 combat veterans come back with some sort of disability. This helps those people play video games just like anyone else.
I like the little chairs they're sitting on, they're like little ottomans. Except I will want back support.
Meanwhile, Andy is bouncing around the dunes nearby. As you can see, Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed.
So they're not all playing together, it looks like.
And now we're going to show you how seasons change everything.
Oh.
Also, like a weather system is going to be pretty important.
Well, this is a little more dynamic, I think. A little more than just a weather thing.
Season changes the world.
Oh, that's cute. Making the lead.
Interesting.
Who brought that into the stadium? Who's gonna clean that shit up?
One of the great things about this shared world is that it's easy to interact with the
what?
people you meet.
Wanna
Here,
drift?
Solomon and Rebecca use the new quick chat feature on the D-pad.
Disney's Cars 3 came out a little early.
Like Rebecca has found some light
Just you got cars running around talking to each other.
Wanna drift, man? Yeah.
It's great to play.
I thought
Yeah, bro.
never ask.
Let's drift, bro. Yeah.
Horizon 4
It's the one thing I've always wanted to do.
from within the game world.
And I'm so confused. They're not. Are they like racing each other? Or are they just kind of like driving?
Just goofing off
together.
It seems like a few of them are, but everybody else seems to be on like their own server doing their own thing.
Synchronized for every player, so the entire community will experience them at the
Let's
same
run over some sheep.
They're taking it off the rails this time. It's not going off road.
Oh no, I think the last one took it off the rails.
Look at that. Okay, so it seems like they're all met up.
See how this scene looks in winter.
Let's take a look at that
Are
later.
they actually playing? Because this seems like a pre-recorded video.
Yeah.
That was a little too convenient for me.
The entire open world changes beyond.
You can look at their screen. It looks like they're playing something on the screen.
Yeah, it looks like they're cutting back and forth
The trees have entirely lost their
between
leaves,
actual
and snow
gameplay and some
and
sort of
ice
pre-recorded
cover the
stuff, it
terrain.
looks like.
The visuals and the driving experience couldn't be more different.
Jimmy Daniel says, 4DX experience. Event begins.
Dangerous. Wow, there's world events. Man, it's like
Word? Damn. I never
making
would've
a
thought. Yeah.
MMO racing game, changing the playing field over here.
The thing is, like, I'm pretty sure this already existed. Didn't Need for Speed do something similar to this already?
I don't know.
Kinda.
Once again, the world
Like,
Jimmy calls his
admittedly,
Forza the crew.
Admittedly, I'm not the biggest like racing dude, so I don't know. Yeah,
my
the
knowledge
crew.
is very limited.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
crew.
like-
It's very similar to what the crew did.
The last racing game that I was deep into was like Burnout.
Burnout was cool. Those were great games.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crew, I think you actually could race across the entire U.S. or something like that.
Oh, damn.
Obviously not to scale, but
That would be kind of cool. Though. If you could sit there for like 7 days.
7 days.
I
Nice
think, well,
promo.
normal driving that takes a week.
Change everything. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 on October 2nd, and I am thrilled to announce that it will be included in Xbox Game Pass on the same day. Thank you
They
so
are
much.
really trying to
Okay.
give Xbox
Yeah.
Game Pass owners like their money's worth.
Phil Spencer.
So I don't see it that way. I mean, sort of, yes, but really what it is they're worried that not enough people will buy this game And so by giving it away, they can artificially sort of boost the number of people playing it.
True.
Make it seem more successful than it actually is.
Originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment to you seriously. To make Xbox One the best place for you to play, and for you to have the best games on the world's most powerful.
Where were you the last 3 years then, dude?
This is why we're increasing our investment in our existing franchises that you already love. And this is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds that will deepen your love for gaming on Xbox.
We're going to cut down on the sequels, is what he's saying.
A quest to find creative teams that have the mastery of our art form. And we found innovative game designers,
It
master storytellers.
seems like he's implying they bought some new studios. Maybe
that's possible.
Possible, yeah.
And now, I'm proud to introduce the creation of a brand new Microsoft studio.
Yep. There you go.
The Initiative.
Look at our acqui-hires.
Led by Daryl Gallagher, a visionary storyteller who has worked across some of the most iconic franchises for over 20 years. This new Santa Monica studio is building a team of world-class talent to create groundbreaking new game experiences.
So this is a smart move. They need this, right? They need more studios making first-party software that's really showing off what they can do.
Very true. They need new IPs for sure.
They need some fresh blood. So this is a good move. This is a great move.
To building a zombie survival franchise.
Oh, God.
Because we need more of those.
No more zombies, man. Come on. Jesus.
In the first 2 weeks, over 2 million of you have joined.
Did you like State of Decay 2? Well, get ready for more.
I heard the game was like buggy as fuck.
Yeah, me too. Otherwise decent, but very buggy. What I heard.
This is one of the highest
Playground
rated
games.
studios of this
Never heard of
generation.
them.
Celebrated for their incredible craftsmanship. Not only will Playground Games continue to work on.
Oh, did they do the Skate?
Oh, they just bought the Forza studio.
Open world
okay.
expertise to an entirely new project. We can't wait to share more about that later. And for the fourth new studio, it's my personal honor to welcome Ninja Theory to my
What?
studio.
Oh,
That's a big get.
that's
a good get.
interesting.
That's a big get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is shocking. That's an upset.
That's
We collaborated on Kung Fu Chaos back on the original
Kung Fu
Xbox.
Chaos.
Jesus.
I remember that game, dude. That was great.
Blade, you know you're in the hands of master storytellers who are fearless about telling bold.
Now the thing is,
dramatic
they're critically acclaimed. They're not huge sellers by and large. Funny enough.
Yeah, they're kind of like cult classics are what they're known for. Like Heavenly Sword didn't sell a lot, but it was a nice first-party PS3 title.
Journey. Oh look, they picked up Compulsion, which is We Happy Few.
Oh wow, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good indie.
But getting back to Ninja Theory, they also did Journey to the West, which again critically acclaimed but didn't sell super great. And Setsuma
Hellblade. Senua's Sacrifice. Yeah.
A fantastic game. I don't think it sold that great.
Yeah, it seems to be their pattern, I guess.
But they make top-notch stuff, so maybe with Microsoft's advertising budget, they can kind of reach a wider audience, perhaps.
Yeah, that could be a winning combination.
Create even bolder worlds for you.
Truth is the enemy.
According to Jimmy Downs on our chat, he says
Isn't that the decision
that because he
we all
owns
made?
Game Pass, he got State of Decay 2 like on his PC, so it's like
Nice.
for free. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope.
There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't
Now, this is We Happy Few,
I
which
believe so.
has been in beta for quite some time.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death, and they're painting the streets in
actually
rainbows.
looks
Have you
different.
not noticed?
Oh, Ollie.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when
Wow.
you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No! It's better not to know.
Now, this didn't have like a strong story element to it. last time I've seen it. This was originally a Kickstarter, by the way.
Yeah, big work in progress.
Yeah.
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
It's not a lovely day for it. It's a terrible day for it.
You force people to have the emotions you want, and you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
Where is it?
Whoa, what? Looks like it's just really getting fleshed out, which is good. It's finally like almost ready for release.
Absolutely.
People won't face facts.
No, it's good.
So Jimmy Daniels is saying that he worries that the new companies that they bought, like, would they be allowed to work on all new content, or just like, you know, rinse and repeat the stuff they already have. You know?
I mean, and that's a very valid concern. And I think if Microsoft is smart, they'll let them do whatever they want to do, because they need something fresh. They've gotten very console launch exclusive. Okay. Oh, this is a player battlegrounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Good game. It's getting its ass handed to it by Fortnite at the moment, unfortunately.
Are they suing Fortnite?
They are. They are suing Fortnite
for something. I don't remember what it was.
The interesting thing is, I think both companies are partially owned by the same company.
What? Oh, that's interesting.
Well, because Fortnite's by Epic Games, which owns the Epic engine, right, or something like that.
Right. And is that, yeah. Oh. It was? Yeah. And then Player Battlegrounds Unknown is using the Epic engine and worked with them to.
That's right.
To do what it does.
So weren't Epic Games saying that, like, we had every right to make Fortnite because it was our engine or whatever?
Something like that.
The pub assets recycled to make Fortnite were like proprietary or something like that. It's
I'm
weird.
not sure how it works.
It's a bunch of mumbo jumbo, I guess.
War mode.
Okay. Okay.
So obviously, like, Fortnite is a sillier
version of it.
More cartoony.
Yeah, more cartoony. This one's a little more realistic. If you
only 3 maps. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't take the people, parachuting out of a plane thing, then
we got snow now.
Yeah.
It's weird to see this same game being promoted like 3 years in a row as like a new thing, you know? It's like, how many times
it's
are we
the
gonna
exclusive,
launch
guys.
World premiere.
Finally something new.
Till the another.
I'm
this
gonna
looks like a Tales of game.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yep, this Tales.
Yeah, it's Tales.
Which is a very solid JRPG. I actually started to play this one. I didn't finish it. Yeah, this one came out on 360, actually. This one came out on 360.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so just a remaster.
Yep.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of people happy about this.
Yeah.
Well, with the backwards compatibility, I mean, I'm sure it's really actually playable, but I don't know. This actually makes me want to go back and finish it because I never finished it.
I'm not into JRPGs at all in general, but I hear a lot of good things about the Tales games. So this one looks actually pretty fun.
They are very good. They're not where I would point you to start, but they're good. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them are pretty solid. They're a little more actiony. They're not turn-based when you're playing.
That's good. That's usually what turns me off.
Yeah, the combat system is an action combat system.
Nice. Those are always good.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Washington, D.C. The most
Sam
heavily
Fisher?
protected city on
Yeah, this is probably a Tom Clancy something.
Within its limits.
Well, there's supposed to be a new Splinter Cell, right? So
yes.
and 23,000 military
which I
personnel.
love Splinter Cell. I actually even enjoyed the last one quite a
In the
bit,
event of an attack,
which was a bit
critical
divisive for
personnel
some
are
people.
evacuated.
'Cause it was a
Yeah,
little more
they've-
actiony.
Yeah.
While complex defense systems
Last one's been
control
pretty different from the originals.
But nothing stopped the virus. 27 days after patient zero, Washington.
I love that this is the
Patient
style
Zero.
of all Tom Clancy games. It's always like a graphic
Yeah.
briefing like this.
Bunkers, civilians were left in the
A lot of
streets.
wireframes.
Oh yeah, tons.
Is on the brink of collapse. But some
And
people
text
have
matching what
survived.
people are saying.
Gardens,
Yeah.
rooftops, their fences patrolled with
Wait.
rifles. In communities that live under constant siege.
Huh.
Survival
What is
has
this?
taken the form of urban
SOCOM?
warfare.
Centuries ago, on this very soil,
Splinter Cell?
I can't tell. Division?
It gives me a huge Division vibe. Yeah.
Now,
We're going to Washington this time?
6 months after the outbreak began, a remnant of a
Might be
corrupt
Division.
state lurks in the shadows, ready to engage in a
Which
new
one
civil
is it?
war.
It's definitely Tom Clancy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Agents of
The Division.
Division.
Oh, okay.
But how do you save a nation?
So we're going to Washington this time.
Oh
Okay.
boy, this is actually pretty hype. Division 2.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm excited for it because I do, like,
That's-
I've been playing it on PC exclusively because it's, you know, it doesn't make sense for me to get it anywhere else. So it's like,
Same.
and I was like, I love the updates. It's gotten a lot better.
Oh yeah, I never played it. Ubisoft. All right, so this is
It's
probably
excellent on
going to
PC.
be Assassin's Creed, which
Uh,
leaked as well, and we know it's going to be based in Greece.
Oh wait, no, this is
Division.
This is also
Wait.
Division. Yeah, it's gameplay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Holy shit.
okay.
Interesting.
Foliage. Never seen
Yeah.
that before.
We've come so far with foliage. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Jimmy was
It used
right.
to
This
be
is
like
all
a
trees.
Yeah, it used to be a flat 2D thing, and
Yeah.
the water.
Now you can run around in it. I mean, you know, albeit on a predetermined path, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, but like it has physicality to it. Like the leaves bend and
Yeah.
react to you.
You see those stats on those players?
Like they're high level, right?
Very high level.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay, a little drop pickup.
So you guys are coming or what? Yeah.
Are these supposed to be players playing? Like,
Yeah, yeah. we're
It's
supposed
always,
to-
yeah.
It's gotta be pretty cringy dialogue, I bet.
And there's always, they always have a woman speaking too.
Of course.
Here's the door.
Not that there's anything wrong with
Nothing's wrong with that. It's just, it's just like it's just something I've noticed to have done in the last several years.
There's always gonna be a female member of the group. Always.
Alright, let me just talk to this guy.
It's like the same people playing who played the Anthem demo last year.
Yeah.
It sounds like the
Well,
same
no.
people.
It sounds like
little
the same
different, but-
Anthem demo that they said they had early yesterday.
Meet us at the
Yeah,
single.
like,
Yep.
hey, Paul, let's do this quest together. Oh, sure, Kim, that sounds great.
We should go this way. Like no one is ever that coordinated in real life.
No one talks like that. Playing a game together.
It was like, you know, bogey at 2 o'clock, huh? What?
I'll take point. Back me up.
You should have a new side mission on the map.
Yeah, we're not that far.
Okay, do it after the crash site.
And the map seems a little bit more detailed. So that's pretty cool.
They're just ahead of us, Matt.
I hope that they learn from all the mistakes they made with Division 1 and like fix.
See you. I'll be up in a
You
sec.
know.
Can't we gotta get you leveled up?
Okay.
I know. Please help. I've been busy.
Toxic chemical residue.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how they improve on the original formula.
Hey, you guys
Yeah.
should really check this out. Almost there. So that's
It's interesting. You notice they all have like a clan tag.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too.
crap. They have a tank. Yep, I see him.
Don't aggro him yet.
Let me
Oh, yeah. Wow, this is
Got my crossbow and chem launcher.
chem
UI
launcher.
doesn't seem that different.
I hope they change up the inventory stuff because that's been a pain in my ass. Where it's like when you're trying to switch out.
Matt, can you flank them and get a clear shot?
I'll take that sniper on top. Wait
See,
for it.
same thing we were saying. Take sniper on top. All right. Cool.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, interesting. So if you can throw out some like flammable cloud thingy. Yeah, they're like leveled all the way up. So all the enemies are level 30. So that means this is like at
probably like end game stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
Is he gonna shoot the dude or not? Or are they taking out all the little?
Over here.
All right. Cover to cover system looks pretty the same.
Yeah. Whoa, what?
Oh, Seeker
Okay.
Mine. Woo! Oh,
That was
I
pretty
like-
killer.
That was nice.
Oh shit, she's got
What
like.
is that?
It's like glue or something. Like a spray.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
Okay, grenade launchers. That's nice. That's nice. Were those in the original game? I don't know if I ever.
Nah, only the enemies had grenade launchers. The players never had it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, he's switched to like 3 different guns.
Got him.
Oh, is that a crossbow?
Yeah, he had a crossbow too.
Hang on, I'll get you. I'll cover you guys.
Come on, come on.
Oh, you can hurt yourself now too, huh? Okay.
I'll get behind the bad guy.
Get that weak point.
Weak point.
Oh crap. Matt, watch out. Setting my drone.
Thank you for the revive, Meg.
Is that drone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've got this guy behind the tank.
What the hell?
What is that? What is that?
There's some wacky gadgets here.
I am feeling all of these. Oh, nice. So you can actually see the armor peel away as you.
Oh shit! He blew out like his kneecap and stuff. That was cool.
That's pretty dope. Yeah. So you actually see physical damage as it's happening.
Control point is ours.
That's good.
You guys want to check out the plane?
Oh sweet! I found an
So now,
awesome rifle in this loot.
now I have to talk to my stream team and ask them, like, hey, where are we getting this for? PS4,
Yeah,
Xbox,
right.
or PC? Like, what? Because we all need to decide and stick to that.
You get it on PS4 or PC? Let me know.
I want it on PC. Like, I'm shooting for that. But
Yeah,
if,
same.
if PS4 is what everybody else decided, then I'll let you know for sure. Because
Since
we always need like a third or fourth person to play all the time.
Yeah. Since
I
Microsoft's
love-
the one showing it off, I'm wondering if there'll be like a timed exclusive on it or something like that.
I love that whenever this war thing happened, they were, considerate enough to create chest-high walls everywhere.
You gotta think ahead, Mike.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, now bomb this area and make sure it creates chest-high walls.
Engineering, Xbox Game Pass, Ashley Spiker.
Couldn't we just maybe build some trenches or something? No, chest high walls. It's gotta be hollow. It's gotta be walls.
Goddamn FNG trying to create trenches.
This is a special time for gamers. We've never had so many incredible games to play. Storied franchises, uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love, and genres we'd love to explore. There's only one problem.
Game Pass.
Too often we are
Ooh,
forced
excellent.
to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem. And to answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could play them all? The answer? Xbox Game Pass. A way to give gamers...
Alright, let's take a break from the game footage to give you a plug.
Come check out this Game Pass, guys. Over 100 games forever that you don't really own, maybe.
Freedom of choice is leading to more
You're just kind of renting. Sort of.
Sort of.
Well, you are installing the game, right?
Yeah, but I
streaming
think you lose access if you stop paying for Game Pass.
Same thing with PSN Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but PS
Yeah, that's what
Plus,
happened to me.
You're it's a little different because you do keep them if you download
More
them.
games twice as fast. And naturally, we're calling it Fast Start.
Fast Start?
Unlike
The
the
fuck are they
current
talking about?
Ready to Start system, which is manually configured, Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games.
Huh?
And Fast Start
Machine
is designed
learning.
to get better as the algorithms and parameters are refined over time. I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start will launch for select titles in the June update coming later this month.
I missed the very beginning of that, but it seems to be like the games will load up faster or download faster, something like that.
Ultimately, it all comes down to the games.
It took them 6 years to realize that.
Somebody decided to.
Oh, it's the games, you guys. Why didn't we think of that? It's the
Holy shit.
You mean they don't want to use our box to watch TV?
Cable connections? Awesome.
Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3, and more into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as
because so I don't have Game Pass and I don't really know how well it works, but if you do have it, you can some of these games you can get on PC as well through the Game Pass. I would suspect, right?
I'm not sure. No.
Into your Xbox Game Pass library.
Maybe because maybe it unlocks through like the Microsoft Store. I'm not sure though.
Because if that's the case, then I'll do that. If everyone on my stream team decides to do Xbox for the game. For Division.
I heard Vermintide too. That's a good sign. It's a great game.
So that's what's next. But let's talk about what's happening today.
First Division.
Tom Clancy's
Elder Scrolls
The Division.
Online. Fallout 4. Wow, that's a good lineup.
Okay.
It's a really interesting idea that might end up shooting them in the foot.
You think so?
Potentially, there are some pitfalls here, but I can't knock them for it. They kind of need this.
Yeah.
They basically need to build up a base, right? They need to incentivize people to use the Xbox over the PlayStation.
Basically.
And so, I mean, Microsoft has deep pockets. They're essentially going to take a hit just to build up a bigger audience. But then what happens when you start not including things on the Game Pass? Then people are going to get angry with you.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you have this on the Game Pass but not that? Because the Game Pass is like, what, $10 a month?
Something like that, yeah.
So, I mean, versus a $60 game, I just don't see what's in it for the gaming companies, right? Because they've got to be losing money, I think. I don't know. These are a bunch of indie games, or just to sort of like a quick...
Yeah, these are the other 25.
Oh, these are the Xbox. Yeah. Game Pass. Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. See,
Ooh, what was that? I just saw something that looks kind of cool.
Fringe Wars?
I don't know what it was, but it's like a spaceship or something. It looks pretty decent.
Yeah, Fringe Wars, I think.
Fringe Wars?
Console launch exclusive. Walking.
Okay. A lot of walking games.
Looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Never
Super Meat Boy Forever.
That's a new Super Meat Boy game, yeah.
Planet Alpha.
Another Battle Royale game.
Yeah. More like a futuristic one.
That looks interesting.
Sable.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks nice. Ooh, I want that. So, I may get Game Pass.
Oh, Bomber Crew. I've heard of that. That looks awesome.
What is that? Oh, I want to play that. That's definitely doing that.
Looks like a Wizard of Legend right there, almost.
The Wind Road.
The Wind Road, okay.
War Groove. I'm stoked for that.
This looks that War Groove. That looked cool. That looked like
dude. This is a
Generation
pretty
Zero
lineup right here.
And this is all through Game Pass. They're saying?
No, not all of it.
Okay.
Only if it said Game Pass in the lower right-hand corner. This was highlighting their indie studio sort of third-party lineup.
Oh, okay.
Seems like so. Apparently, there's going to be a beta for Division 2 that you can sign up for on Ubisoft's website, but right now it's down.
Here's the YouTube rating.
Oh, this is the last one, right?
Maybe.
This should be like
bad. That looks bad.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
It looked choppy.
This is gameplay?
This is in-engine, I think, yeah.
Well, doesn't look that much different from the last one.
The scene where they were talking looked a little choppy.
Yeah.
See, every time she's talking.
Yeah, it is kind of choppy. The frame rate drops.
Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed?
Yeah, I see it. Like any of them talking.
It's like they're trying to nail that Uncharted benchmark, but not quite getting it.
Yeah.
Animation.
Everything else looks pretty decent, but it doesn't look that much improved from the last one.
No. The cutscenes do not look good. The gameplay looks alright.
Because up until like as of this year and last year, a lot of people, when you're building systems, like PC systems, gaming system, people's been using
Tomb Raider's benchmark.
Tomb Raider's 2 benchmark stuff because it's such a huge draw on the system. So
I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe.
oh, she's fighting tigers,
Leopards, I think.
tigers,
Close enough. Tigers.
tigers. No.
You need to trust me.
We have to trust each
Was the last game well received?
I think so.
Yeah, a lot of people liked it.
Rise of the Tomb Raider? Yeah. I thought
Yeah.
Was it
I didn't play
Rise?
it, but I think it was Tomb Raider, then Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
play the second one, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, I never played the second one.
Yeah, I played Tomb Raider and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the
But it
reboot's
wasn't
good.
like-
I'm actually still playing.
It wasn't like revolutionary or anything. It was good.
Yeah, it was decent.
It just like you can't
Of humanity.
outchart Uncharted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Outcharted. That seems to me like a perfectly solid game. Like they really got to polish those graphics, though.
Yeah, I agree.
I wonder if it's going to be the same where like it's a year exclusivity.
Probably.
Exclusive.
I would be
Console exclusive coming up.
Console launch exclusive.
Creature Studios. I'm not familiar with them.
like
Don't
a
tell me this is
skateboarding game.
another skate game.
I think it's another Skate.
No one wants these. Like no one cares.
People in the comments were saying, "Hey, give us Skate, give us Skate."
Why?
I don't know, man.
Tell them all to be quiet.
Who do we got in the background there? Is that Logic? Is that Watsky? I can't
I don't
tell.
know. I can't tell.
They're all the same. All these new kids.
Is it like a new damage mechanic? Like you can damage your the skater, and you have to like live real life consequences, like broken bones or whatever.
That'd be hilarious. Like you busted your elbow skating this weekend, so now you can't go to work at 7-Eleven this week. Session. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the
Interesting.
time of the skateboarding games is kind of passed a bit, but
Yeah, I agree.
there also hasn't really been a big one in a little bit, so maybe there is some room in the genre.
Exclusive.
Could be. It's not like that
I don't think it's niche for sure.
Prolibus.
I was born 3 times, and I've met death 3 times. My first home was Altanova. The
What is this?
curiosity I gained there cost me
I don't
my
know.
first life. I awoke again in Tarif, village of the sorcerers.
This is interesting.
I once
What kind of game is it? It's a little unclear. Is it RTS-y? Is it?
I don't know.
the forbidden questions.
It reminds me of Fable a little bit.
Yeah.
What exactly
Well,
is
they didn't say Lion Studio, so.
No, they didn't.
What lies beneath the vast desert?
Desert.
Who was it that was calling me from the depths beyond the desert? The world never paid heed to such questions. They just fought on.
It looks
blinded
almost like
and
a
hungered for
witchery
more and more of
RPG.
the power.
Yeah.
It is time that I, at long last,
Interesting.
reveal the hidden secrets once.
Or maybe Dragon Age?
Oh, is this gameplay? Holy shit!
I think so.
It
Oh, dude,
actually
you know, this
looks like the trailers. It's like
it kind of looks like Vanquish a little. Or no,
oh,
God, what's
come
it- what
on,
was it?
stream. Don't fuck with me right now. Oh, I kinda want this.
Dare to learn your true
This looks pretty cool.
Behold, I am Elezra.
Oh, I did not think that at all. Black
Interesting. Black Desert, huh? Okay.
That's an MMO. It's out on PC already, but
That's weird.
It has a very advanced character creation system, but
Looks like it has a
I don't-
pretty advanced combat system too.
All
I didn't think
content
it looked
shown with in-game engine.
Okay. Who's this?
We've known each other a long time.
Oh shit.
Oh, Gears of War?
I don't think so.
What is this?
You never had this much trouble.
Devil May Cry?
Resident Evil. It's gotta be. No, Devil May Cry, maybe?
It could be. Yep.
Yep.
DMC, baby. Is it back to like Dante or Nero, or because that doesn't
Looks
look like the
like Nero.
reboot guy? Yeah, the reboot Dante had way different look to him.
Well, because the reboot Dante wasn't done by Capcom, it was done by
That was Ninja Theory, wasn't it?
It was done Ninja Theory. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Interesting. Back to its roots, maybe.
No, this looks more like the Ninja Theory one to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has white hair though, so it's like I don't think it's Dante the original, but he looks more like him.
No, wait, Metal Hand? Maybe
Interesting.
this is the Devil May Cry 3 character?
Nero?
Nero, maybe?
He was from 4, actually, I think. Because in the first 3 it was Dante, and then Nero was in the 4th one.
And then the reboot, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He has time powers.
This looks fun.
Looks fun. It's something I would like rent, play it, then give it back. It's like
probably, yeah.
I mean, it's Capcom. They're really over the top, and you know, something I enjoy from their games.
Oh yeah,
like,
the
did he
DMC
just
game.
eat a car so he can use it to spit out a ball?
Yeah, and then the guy surfed on a missile. I mean, it's DMC,
right.
man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Just
And I'm assuming you
crazy
could
shit.
probably like upgrade that hand to like do different things.
That'd be totally cool.
It shows how he lost his hand.
5. Wow. Okay, so yeah, it might be like a direct sequel to 4. So maybe that is Nero. I don't know.
Interesting.
There's Dante.
Oh.
Oh shit, man.
Unlockable character.
No, that looks pretty solid. That looked like a very
Dude,
solid entry.
That was a cool trailer.
Did they say exclusive or just
Console
local
exclusive?
premiere?
Yeah.
They said console exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a big one for them. I would say.
That's a big.
Yeah, that's a pretty big hit.
That's not nothing.
As director, I've waited 4 years for this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
DMC's back.
Give me my monies.
English is hard. Matt, you do.
English is hard.
It's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking
Has
for a
it?
true sequel ever since.
Have they?
Yeah.
Wait, it's
It was
been
a
10
PS3
years?
game.
Seriously?
It was a PS3 game.
Yep.
Shit. Wow.
We're old.
Wow. Shit.
I know, right?
There are kids who are 10 now.
Early on in the development of Devil May Cry 5, we set our sights on creating something that was going to have world-class visuals. So we've scanned fully costumed models for all of our main characters, and with the power of Xbox One X, we're able to render them as realistically as possible. Now, while visuals are really important, the controls need to remain tight and responsive as well. So we've gathered the best minds at Capcom to ensure that we can still deliver that amazing gameplay that Devil May Cry is known for. And we think that we've made something that feels better than any action game we've ever created.
Hold on. すべてのファンの皆様のために一番の自信作ができました。期待してもらって大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。
Itsuto-san says that he is convinced that this is the best game that he's ever made because we made it for you.
Great. Now my stream is all fucking up.
And we hope you look
There
forward
it
to
goes.
seeing more.
You have a great E3, my friend.
So enthusiastic.
I like him. I like his energy.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
He's like, I've been waiting 10 years, bitches.
Oh man, Cuphead. Oh my god, here we go. Or Cuphead.
The delicious last
It's
course.
actually coming out very quickly after the last one.
Yeah, not a lot of downtime.
This is part 2?
This must have been in production for a while.
Yeah, probably.
Very cool.
Neat.
Great game. Well reviewed. Sold pretty well as well, I'd say.
Exclusive.
Now it says launch exclusive. Does that mean it's launching exclusively with them and then moving on, or is it always there? I want to know what that means, right?
Probably timed. Huh, what's this? It's very cute.
We saw this, I think, premiere last year. This is a Zelda-ish sort of game with except you're a fox. But you can definitely see the Zelda influence. It's really apparent.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
It's cute though.
It's
yeah,
cute.
It's a nice art style. I like that. I like that art style.
Very isometric.
Yep.
I could enjoy just looking at this game for hours.
Oh, reminds me of Hyper Light Drifter 2. That was a really cool game.
I like it. Okay.
It's pretty neat.
So the 3 colors, is that supposed to be like their version of the Triforce?
You cut off lines. Their version of what?
Triforce.
Oh, Triforce.
Tunic. Tunic is what it's called. Interesting.
That tiny fox in a big world is a prime example of the reach of gaming today. A labor of love conceived and created by a single developer in Halifax, Nova Scotia, is today commanding gaming's largest stage. Whether you're sharing the adventure of a tiny fox with more than 20 million viewers on Mixer,
Mixer, by the way, owned by
teaming
Microsoft.
up with Xbox Live
Right there.
Slay Zombies,
Gotta get your
gaming
plugs in.
is an incredible community. We've always believed that building community is vital for gaming. There's real power in our shared experience, sharing the same world, the same seasons, the same campaigns. And there's real meaning in sharing our love of gaming with fellow gamers. This community is the reason why we love premiering games here at E3. For the rest of our briefing, everything you show you will be world premiere games.
You thought, oh, that stuff was cool. Now here's the good shit. Come on.
Starting off with something entirely new from our friends at Bandai Namco. On my last trip to Japan, their creative team showed me a sneak peek at their next game. Now, you get to see the first look.
World premiere.
I love the crowd reaction. Someone's very excited.
There are worlds that exist, separate from our own.
Ha! It's One Piece.
Where the
It's
impossible
One Piece. It hasn't really been a good One Piece game in ever, as far as I'm concerned. But there's been okay ones, but nothing really good.
These worlds were
Games based on anime seem to be pretty rocky in general. Like the Attack on Titan game was like kind of weird.
It was. Oh shit! They're doing a versus game.
Oh no!
This last came out. This last came out on PS2 and PS3. It's like a shonen jump.
No way.
It looks pretty.
It was okay on those systems, but it wasn't. I can't say it was good. But this looks actually.
Is this Unreal Engine?
No, this is a cutscene as far as I'm concerned. This isn't gameplay. So
yeah,
don't,
absolutely. That's pretty baller though. Got all these classic cartoons squaring off.
There's a lot of potential here.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, this could be sick.
Oh, you know, I'm digging it. Now, do they have One Punch Man?
That's the real question right there.
So One Punch Man isn't part of the Shonen Jump. So
I know, but
unlikely.
Unfortunately.
Jump Force.
Death Note.
Okay. All right.
Jump
cool.
Force.
Someone says in chat, Jimmy says Tekken Force.
So the problem is a lot of those games tend to look good but not play good. So
yeah, controls a little bit.
I think it's cool. I'm going to be skeptical until I actually see the reviews. Here's Assassin's Creed. This is Assassin's Creed, no question. Ah, I was wrong.
Oh.
It's been 15 years since the fall. The city is a corpse.
Huh.
And we are the worms. We burrow in it. Fighting for every useful piece of land.
Was there going to be a Borderlands?
Oh, shit. This is Dying Light, I think.
Ah, okay. I keep getting updates on Steam because apparently the game is on sale now. So.
Which one?
Dying Light.
Oh,
Well, not something before Daylight. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
I'm pretty sure this is second Dying Light sequel.
I did not play the first one. Did you, Connor?
I did. I thought it was awesome. Yeah.
Didn't you do a review of it?
I did. I had a review of the PS4
Yeah.
version. Yeah, this is odd. This is definitely
Zombie first-person parkour, huh?
Yeah, you fight people too, though, which is interesting. Looks like that might be a bigger part of this one. Yeah, like zombie killing parkour was really cool. Day-night cycle.
To come.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
Oh wow, that was what the fuck was that at the end?
Please welcome narrative.
Chris Avalon. What? God, I know that name. It's so familiar.
I'm with Jimmy. Unless it plays like Budokai 3, I hold my reservation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't pre-order. Absolutely
No, definitely not.
Generally a good rule.
Yeah, wait to see the reviews.
To be working with Techland to create the world of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is everything you'd expect from a bold sequel to the first game. A fluid parkour system with improved natural movement, deep and tactical first-person melee combat, and of course, terrifying nights when the infected emerge from the depths of the city to feed on anyone they can find. At the same time, we invite you to a new vision of the post-apocalypse, a bleak and unforgiving reality that we call the modern Dark Ages. Today, however, we want to give you a look at one of the impressive new features of Dying Light 2, a technical and narrative advancement for the franchise. Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices have genuine consequences in the game itself, from how it looks, how it plays, to the events that occur.
I mean, it kind of sounds like Dishonored, but with more zombies, based on what he's saying.
The following demo throws a bit more light on this.
Yeah, like whoever that guy is in the crowd, I want to meet him. He's like, yeah.
It seems to me like, yeah, it's just kind of continuation of the first Dying Light, but more world building, like more effect on the game world by your action.
So can you do this in part one? The traversal is similar?
Sorry, to what?
The traversal.
The traversal, is it similar?
To Dishonored?
No,
like to what we're seeing here.
Actually, yeah, like it's similar, but like more abilities. Like you couldn't like slide down cloth like that with a knife, and swinging off stuff wasn't quite as developed. They've definitely just upped the parkour factor here. It looks like
you can see the influence of Mirror Edge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And hoarding a water supply.
Oh, okay. Wow. Dialogue system, that's new.
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeeper's orders. One way.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh.
That is sick.
After this, you will start seeing a significant change in the city as access to the water supply allowed the Peacekeepers to gain stability and develop the area.
Whoa.
Oh, nice. So your action has
There's even running water
actual effect on the world.
And that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them. So if you get on their bad side. Now let's return to that moment of choice. And instead of killing them, you choose to team up with this group to supply water on the black market. As you will see, this creates a very different set of consequences for the city. With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this, in turn, attracts the worst type of people to the area. And this is just a single decision.
I'm honestly kind of hyped on this.
Hundreds you will have to make.
Yeah, it looks really interesting, actually.
I just hope it won't be exclusive to Xbox. Like, it might just be timed until it comes out to PS4.
At night,
so there was no decisions in the first Dying Light, right? It was linear.
Not really. Yeah, not really. There were decisions you could make, but none of them were nearly as impactful as they're making this one look like.
Okay.
Like, you couldn't like change the world specifically through what you do.
World premiere exclusive.
A lot of time has passed. You've gotten soft, complacent. You always knew this day would come.
And it says Windows 10, so you know it's coming out Windows.
The three of you would be needed again.
The three of you?
You always... Wait, what?
Oh my god, this is Battletoads. You gotta be kidding me. No way, dude.
Wow.
Kind of random.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all.
Very random.
A brand new game featuring body morphing genre mashups, 3-player couch co-op, 4K hand-drawn 2.5D graphics.
Okay.
And broad, non-specific
they're having fun with it.
They're
nice.
back.
So we don't get any gameplay.
Yeah, nothing.
That was
okay.
Yeah. It worked though. I'm like, I want more. Give me more Battletoads.
World premiere.
2.5D drawn animation. What's this?
I was born to fight wars that
Just Cause 4.
Assassin's Creed?
Oh shit.
No, it's Just Cause 4.
Just Cause 4, yeah.
Which again we knew was
that was
coming
leaked
because of a leak on Steam actually.
I didn't hear about that, so I'm actually surprised now.
Yeah, it was a leaked.
My boy Rico. Yeah, I didn't see that leak.
Ready for it.
Who's he fighting now?
Doesn't matter.
It's
not even a little bit.
It's irrelevant. He's fighting Bolo Santosi.
This isn't a war, Rico. This
oh man.
is survival.
Oh. What is that?
Dude, Just Cause is just wacky shit, man. It's over the top. It's awesome.
They don't sell that great though.
Yeah.
Really? I thought Just Cause 2 did really well.
I think 2 did well. 3 is
3 was probably a step down from 2, sales-wise.
I never got a chance to play 3.
There's a lot of mod support for this, and a lot of cool videos. I've always seen a lot of cool videos and memes, but
yeah,
the gameplay is not like the problem. At least when I played, I think it was 2 is the one I played the most. Is there's a lot of stuff to do, but it's all repetitive stuff.
Yeah,
and that's the problem with it. That like
it was
enough.
Is he gonna ride a tornado?
It was a good time killer, but didn't have a lot of depth to it.
Exactly.
World premiere.
There's Gears, which again we knew was coming because of a leak.
Gears of War. This should make Dwayne Samuels very happy.
What?
I mean, even if there
what
wasn't a leak,
is this?
You probably would have known.
Is a Pico Gears of War?
You mean Funko?
Funko Pop Gears of War. Oh no. I don't think this is gonna.
I am so confused.
This is.
It's a Funko Pop Gears of War.
Gears Pop. Oh my. Are you what?
It's a mobile game. It's a mobile game.
Oh, hell, really? Jesus.
No one asked for that, but okay, sure.
From the Coalition, please welcome.
Still, he'll probably announce the actual Gears of War now, I'm guessing.
I don't know, man. He has a smirk on his face. How bad is a Funko Pop Gears of War?
13 years ago, when I began my Gears of War journey, we had no idea how big this franchise would become. And as it's grown, we've dreamed of taking it to new places in different ways to reach even more fans. And that's why today we're announcing Gears Pop, a collaboration with our friends at Funko to bring a unique mobile spin to the world of Gears. And mobile is not the only new place we're going. I'm excited to also announce a true Gears of War PC experience in a completely different genre, Gears Tactics. You create a whole new squad 12 years before Gears of War 1 as they hunt a locust monster maker responsible for destroying
that works.
XCOM style.
For
take on the classic turn-based strategy genre.
I like it.
With a character-driven
co-op.
story, faster, more aggressive gameplay, a customizable
if it's co-op, I get this.
and of course, it wouldn't be a Gears game without a massive boss
That's interesting.
battle.
Gears Tactics. I'm with it.
We look forward
That's
to
cool.
sharing more about Tactics with you soon.
I get it.
But it's not just about going to new places. It's also about having new experiences. And the amazing team at the Coalition is working hard to bring you our most ambitious Gears of War title yet.
There we go.
Gears 5.
But see, so the problem here is too much Gears, right? It feels like they're kind of whoring themselves out.
Yeah, this is like the third version.
Oversaturating a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
As Kate, you'll journey across the biggest and most beautiful world we've ever created. With the war for humanity escalates on two fronts, outside the capital city and within Kate
But at the
herself.
same time, I would argue that
In
Microsoft
moment
needs
from the
this.
game, Kate
The
leads her
Xbox
rescue
needs
mission to a
this.
remote village, but something goes
Because
horribly wrong.
they just don't have a lot of first-party titles. There really hasn't been much.
Yeah, I
because
agree.
Scalebound got canceled, and the other one by Capcom did horribly. It wasn't reviewed well at all. The one with the girl and the 4 robots or 5 robots, whatever that was.
Recore?
Recore, yes.
yeah.
Thank you, Connor. Yeah.
Kate.
No.
No. Kate, you can't see this. You don't want to see this.
And when 4 came out, it was the first one to really embrace 4K. And a lot of people pointed to it as like, you know, what 4K gaming should be. So
Yeah, it's a very good benchmark for that.
yeah, they usually highlight, you know, what 4K is capable of, and it's usually the best Xbox graphics.
His suit says Phoenix.
He is the
That's
son.
his son? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And who's he? The son of the other dude too? Of
course.
Are they all the sons and daughters?
Get these people out here. Hey, just slow down.
I'm not enough of a Gears fan to tell you this.
Yeah, I'm not up on the lore.
Give her a minute.
She'll get her minute in the Raven.
Damn.
wrong with you?
Phoenix is not playing.
I'm not going.
Phoenix is like, you better sober up on the way.
Months now I've been having these dreams. Nightmares. But I think they were messages.
Oh.
Something's happening to me.
Oh, she now has supernatural powers.
It's your grandmother's.
Damn.
Enough.
Old Phoenix is still not dead?
I need
He's still kicking, I guess.
There's a place.
How old is he, like 130 now? Like,
I think we can find you answers there.
No.
What the hell?
oh.
Absolutely not.
I don't know what's going on
We
there.
have orders.
He's infected or something.
You'll go with me.
Did that happen in part
I'll go with
4? I don't remember.
4,
It's been a while that I've played it.
Never played 4.
I'll push Jack to
I own it. I have it. It ended on like a cliffhanger.
That is a direct order.
Well, Captain. Screw your order.
It looks good though. Like the
This isn't
facial,
about you,
the
it's
cutscene
about
looks
me.
great.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
I need to fix this.
A lot of detail. I like the fur collar.
Hey, watch her. Her necklace? That's a locust symbol.
Yes, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that.
The beard.
But what if it's not her choice?
Oh.
going?
Back to where it all began.
Who's in the shadows?
Okay.
I think she might be the main character now, like the playable character. Looks that way.
Probably more than one.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe they're showing her parts. Oh.
Wow. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that a living tripod?
Some wacky shit here, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Why did you come here with me?
Okay.
I tell you.
Very dramatic.
Yeah, Gears has always been trying to. Ever since they killed off one of those characters from, like, I think 2, they've always tried to, like, go for that really dramatic punch in their stories.
Wasn't it 3?
Was it 3 that they killed off one of the main characters?
All of them had some pretty important deaths. I guess 3 was when Dom died. So.
Dom, I think, dies in the 3rd one.
In the entire history
Spoiler
of
alert.
E3,
For a 15-year-old game.
Dom, no!
at its most vibrant.
Jimmy says that's a big men battle suit novella.
Yep, pretty much. That's exactly what it is.
New games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Today, we showcased more games than we ever have before. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres.
I mean, well, they're all really exclusive. Huh, Spencer? Come on now.
Today, we shared our most diverse gaming portfolio in every measure, from breadth in art style, genre, and cultures, range in subject and setting, scale and story, and scope and creative vision. And every one of these plays best on Xbox. The world of gaming is on an historic growth path, where the increasing number of gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game developers. In this significant moment, we are constantly challenging ourselves. Where can we take gaming next? Our answer? We commit and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI, so the worlds and characters we enjoy will be even more rich and more immersive. Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console.
When that happens, and it will happen, it's going to change a lot.
That's going to shake shit up.
But that is like 5 years out, I would say, at least.
Everywhere you want to play, on your Xbox, your PC, or your phone. And of course, our hardware team, the same team that delivered unprecedented performance with Xbox One X, is deep into architecting the next Xbox consoles, where we will once again deliver on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming. And let's talk about our games themselves. We are committed to building an industry-leading first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We have committed our team, our company, our technical resources, so we can declare to you today and next year and all of the years after that, you will always experience the best in gaming.
It's all order.
On Xbox. So choose the games you want to play. There are worlds to be saved, heroes to be made, and legends to become. Together.
What?
Thanks.
What?
Great
This is the one more moment. One more
But
thing.
wait, there's more.
But right, guys.
What's going on? This wasn't planned at all.
CD, wow. Is this like a PowerShell game? Like Windows PowerShell? Is it?
Backdoor.
I'll be upset if it's like a Windows PowerShell game. It's like, hey guys, remember Windows PowerShell? Or Windows 2?
Red.
E3. Oh, is this the hack that people were talking about? Like apparently someone hacked into E3's servers.
No.
Or some bullshit.
It's big publicity stunt.
World premiere red. Okay.
Oh shit, this is Cyberpunk.
Cyber what now?
Cyberpunk from the Witcher guys.
Oh, that makes
familiar.
sense. Red, CD Projekt Red.
CD Projekt Red 2077.
And more people living below the poverty
Still not.
Oh my god.
Kind of like that jacket though. They're saying this is in-game engine.
Yeah, they said in-game.
Everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion, but it's there, just around the corner.
This
And
car.
it keeps you going.
Dude.
The rust.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of guns.
It's a city of dreams, and
I am excited.
I am totally stoked for this.
Oh, what is?
Now, having said that, Deus Ex, which I love and is sort of similar, tends to not do well. As like it's critically acclaimed, but doesn't sell as much as I would like it to sell, or I think as much as Squeenix wants it to sell. But CD
Yeah,
Projekt Red does have, just as good chops, if not better. Than,
Oh yeah. After The Witcher 3, they have the most goodwill in the world out of any developer, pretty much. Like, so much groundswell for this from what they did with The Witcher 3.
Agreed.
Cyberpunk, huh? Okay, that looks pretty decent.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Jimmy says, did they use the console on stage for anything else but Forza?
Nice.
And now this is just a
the wrap up.
Yeah.
Showing off all the cool shit.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's the highlight reel. The what's the industry term for this?
Teaser. I mean, sorry, sizzle reel.
Sizzle reel. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Sizzle reel, yeah.
Sizzle reel. Yeah.
Was that Crackdown earlier? Like a second ago?
Yes, there was.
I might have missed that part. Yeah,
You missed it.
Yeah.
It's all right. It doesn't look good
yeah,
at all.
I mean, if you want to play for Terry
Crackdown.
Crews, go right ahead. That's probably the only reason to get it for Terry Crews.
Yeah, the Crackdown series has been kind of tumultuous in general.
Oh.
What was that?
Can you control a shark in that game?
No. The shark is what you're fighting. The shark actually was added recently into Sea of Thieves. It's like a boss battle that requires multiple players to work together.
All right. I gotta say this.
This wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, my stream.
Yeah, so I mean, as far as E3 presentations go,
pretty excited.
This was the best E3 presentation I think Microsoft has put out in years.
Right, from Microsoft, yeah, probably one of their best.
Yeah, this is one of the best Microsoft ones again in years. Like we're talking about, I don't even know how long. Like easily 3, 4, 5 years even.
Pretty dope. Pretty dope.
So let's talk about it. Let's spend just a sort of like 10 minutes kind of wrapping things up over here. I think clearly we're all impressed, right?
Yeah, I'm genuinely excited. Like I haven't been it was a lot more excited than EA's press conference, and this one is like I might actually go get that Game Pass, and I might actually breathe some life back into my Xbox. I haven't really been. It's just been sitting there. It's been a streaming box for me for a while. So yeah, I'm definitely hyped about, especially all those indie games that they showed off as well. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to get up on that sort of thing right there. So very, very excited about that.
For sure. Yeah. Connor, what's your take on that?
I think Lance said it best. Like, well, if I had an Xbox One that was just kind of sitting neglected for a while.
I was gonna say I don't have one personally.
Right, I don't. But if I did, and like, now would be the time to start using it. I feel like I would start to feel better about having one right about now, just because like this is showing us that there's going to be an actual lineup for the Xbox One pretty soon. Where there was, like, for the longest time, the last few years, I couldn't think of anything on the Xbox that I could really be excited about that I couldn't play on PS4 or PC. So they've got some timed exclusives and some launch exclusives and some overall exclusives that we saw today that were really solid. So like, there's finally some like, if you're an Xbox owner, like, today was a pretty good day, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is certainly one of the strongest lineups that they've had in a long time.
Yeah, they said, "Hey, we're finally focusing on the games," and I kind of believe it. You know, like,
yeah,
hey,
after 6 years, right?
Right.
So, two things in my mind. One was they didn't really focus on the Xbox One X. They kind of referred to it, and you definitely saw on a bunch of games that was labeled as Xbox One Enhanced. But I don't think they really drove home the fact that like it's a much better experience, and I'm surprised that they didn't, right? Because I think, you know, any way you look at it, the Xbox One X beats out the PlayStation Pro in terms of graphical fidelity and what I've seen it capable of doing. I think that Microsoft is a lot better at helping developers optimize their content for the Xbox One X, better than Sony is at helping people optimize for the PlayStation Pro.
True.
And I'm surprised they really didn't hammer that home. But the other thing to me is the Xbox Pass, as good as it is, I worry that it's going to backfire. The only way it's not going to backfire maybe is if they kind of raise the price on it over time, which is a possibility. But they can't raise it too much, and the question is, will studios sign up for it, as it were? Like, well, I guess how much is Microsoft losing money-wise to pay these developers to include the game in the pass, and you know, versus the $60 thing. But
right,
the also real quick, and then I'm going to shut up. The fact that they are bringing in all these new studios under the umbrella of Microsoft is a really, really good move, and a smart move on their part that has been a long time coming, and it makes me excited to see what the next couple of years will bring.
Yeah, I agree. That was a very smart move on their part. That's really exciting. I do feel like for a while Microsoft's kind of like in its own world where they try to rely on just first-party titles like Halo and Gears of War as move units, but
that's it. That's all they had.
Yeah, they're and Forza, of course, yeah. And they're finally realizing the value of really embracing indie games and indie titles and indie developers, and kind of channeling that power that they have. So that was cool. Just saw a lot of intriguing titles today. Just stuff I didn't see coming. Some surprises. Surprises are always good.
Let me throw a question out to you guys. Do you think that it's enough to sway the outcome of the console war, or is it too late for that? You know, is this sort of just going to build up a groundswell for whatever the next iteration is, going into whatever the equivalent of the Xbox 4 will be? Or
I think not so much console wars, but I think it wins back the good graces in the gamers.
Sure,
some of it, not a lot, but I mean, you know, probably a big a good chunk of it. But as for a console war thing, I don't know. It's because they have that whole Game Pass thing and how you can just it seems like from my little research, my little scientific research on Game Pass, it looks like you can get some of those games on PC as well. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think Xbox is like, I should say Microsoft is like thinking that far ahead in the future where it's like, trying to get more people back over to Xbox. But more, I think it's just more about the experience overall.
I mean, we know for a fact that Sony has outsold the PlayStation has outsold Xbox at least 2-1, if not 3-1 at this point. So I do think that it's gonna, it's not going to equalize, but certainly the ratio won't be so disproportionate, perhaps, going into the next year or two.
Yeah, it might be too late for Xbox to win the console war, but like, it's never too late to make an effort, and they're definitely making an effort. They could make it so they don't lose as bad, I guess.
The other thing to keep in mind, though, is a lot of the things that we saw, not everything, but a lot of the things we saw aren't coming out to 2019.
True.
Right. So the rest of 2018, I think, is kind of sparse, honestly, for Microsoft.
Yeah.
I can't think of. Do you guys have anything that's like coming out that it's on your radar?
Not really.
No.
I can't think of anything.
Just for Xbox? Yeah. I don't really know.
And you have to, like, 2019 is a best case scenario, assuming nothing goes wrong, right? So, like, for example, Anthem was due out in 2018. They got pushed back to 2019. It's quite possible that a lot of those 2019 titles are going to get pushed back to 2020, right? But there's definitely it's the right direction. I think 110%.
Yeah, I agree. But
yeah, they're getting wise for sure.
Yeah,
getting wise finally.
So let me throw another question out here. What does Sony need to do now? What do we need to see from Sony's presentation to steal some of Microsoft's thunder here?
Maybe a lot of playable demos, or
more gameplay footage. I think Xbox or this conference was lacking a little bit of they only had a few gameplay demos. I feel like a lot of the rest were just kind of straight up trailers.
Right.
I think Sony will need to show off a lot of gameplay, and I think they'll have plenty to show.
I think so too.
Some curveballs. They just need curveballs. Like, we know we're gonna see some footage of like Days Gone. We know we're gonna see. We're gonna see Spider-Man: The Last of Us. They just need some curveballs to really make some waves. I think.
Push it a little further,
stuff. Yeah.
Because I mean, that's all they can really do going forward.
Keep going with what they have and show us some new stuff. And that's it.
I think so. Sony's going to have a strong year for the rest of 2018. This is a strong year for them. Spider-Man's coming out, and I think it's September. That's going to be huge. God of War just came out recently. That was fucking huge. That became the best-selling, the quickest and best-selling PlayStation 4 title ever. Right. And then I think is Last of Us this year.
I think that's either very late this year.
Yeah, it's late this year, right? Yeah. So whenever that thing drops, that thing is just gonna be flying off the shelves.
Oh yeah.
So this is a strong year for them. I don't know what they have coming up, right? Like the 2019. I don't know what's.
I know that Days Gone is early 2019, and I think. God, there was something else early next year. I can't remember what though.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is.
There is that. Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is, I think, going to be. So if from what I recall, it's like December 31st or something like that, right?
Nah, it's official release date is January 29th next year.
Oh, okay. January 29th. Okay.
Yeah, Lance, you were saying there were like 3 games coming out all like within a month of each other. It was Days Gone, Kingdom Hearts, and there was like a third one. I think you said. Do you remember?
It was actually in the chat. Jimmy said it. He said it earlier up. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is like right before, and then the next month is Days Gone. No, I'm scroll back up the chat here.
Yeah.
But see, the problem with Kingdom Hearts, like, great that's coming out on Xbox. I think the vast majority of the game sales are going to be PlayStation, no question.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, because if you like Kingdom Hearts, you're already a PlayStation, fanboy, or at least a fan of PlayStation.
It's very likely.
Yeah.
So February of next year, it's Days Gone and Anthem. They drop around that same time.
Anthem, that's right.
Yeah,
Anthem's coming out early next year.
Well, so Anthem though is a multi-console launch.
Yeah, that's multi-platform.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And that one, I think a lot of people are skeptical about, obviously, because of the whole debacle with.
It's EA.
It's EA. So.
Yeah, a lot of people very skeptical. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the Sony presentation is tomorrow, and wasn't it 9 p.m.? No, 9 p.m. Right? EST.
9 p.m. Eastern, I think. Let me look at the schedule real quick here.
I believe it's 9 p.m. I want to say, because you actually posted it beforehand.
Yeah, I posted all. I just don't remember them all out.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay.
Yeah,
and I think later tonight is 9:30. Bethesda, I believe.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah. Bethesda tonight.
But we are going to be covering the Sony one live as well. Hopefully, we'll get started a little earlier than we did for this one, so we can do some predictions and talk about what we expect to see. But overall, I have to say, okay, so let's finish it with this. What grade would you give Microsoft on that presentation? A letter grade.
I give it a solid B. B minus, around there.
B minus? That's harsh, Lance. B minus.
Well, it's just that they presented a bunch of screens and consoles on the stage. I'm sure they're for people after the show so they can go up and play. But it's just it seemed like they could have utilized that more. They only use it once, and it was just could we, it's can we see more? Because they did announce other games that seemed to lend itself to multiplayer as well that they could have showed off. But
it was, overall, it was so much better, because I remember last time they would just cut from game to game and the transition was really awkward and you didn't know why they were showing off a particular thing.
Yeah.
At one point remember last year at one point they had some sort of esporty game with an announcer and two people fighting each other, and there was no introduction. It was just here's two people playing this game you've never heard of and it's a death match, and you're like, what am I looking at? What's happening?
It was
weird.
Bad.
It is a lot more coherent this time around. I would put them at a B, maybe even I would say a solid B plus. This was very well done for them.
Okay,
Connor, what about you?
I'm kind of feeling a light B myself. Not as low as a B minus, not quite as high as a B plus. But yeah, I was thinking about it some more. I was maybe gonna give them a C plus, but honestly, I can't think of a lot they did wrong. This was pretty good.
No.
I'm thinking B just because I would normally, from these kinds of things, I love to see more gameplay demos, and they didn't have a scarcity of gameplay, but I could have had some more. I'm happy with it.
You were impressed, but you weren't blown away.
Yeah. And also, I gotta be upfront with my bias. I'm definitely a Sony man, so there's a little bit of that at play. But no, giving them due credit. They put on a great conference because they kept the pace was good, the transitions weren't too jarring, the talk breaks weren't too long. They had some just informational, to the point talk
and
breaks.
Not too much cringe for once, I have to say.
That's always good.
Yeah.
That's always good.
I wasn't weirded out by anything, but it's pretty good.
Right. Yeah, they kept the cringe low. They kept the information high. The plugs were. They got to have plugs. I understand that. They kept those without getting those weren't too distracting. Right. So yeah, it was good. It was a solid conference.
All right, awesome. Yep. Well, I think that is it for us today. As always, feel free to hit make sure you like our page, Preston Key Podcast. You can always hit us up at PAK Podcast on Twitter. And what did you think of the conference? Let us know. We always love to hear from you guys. And until tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I've been your host, Michael Schluger.
I'm Lance John.
And I'm Connor Howard.
Have a good day of gaming, I should say, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.